Alex Eala versus Elena-Gabriela Ruse, the second round matchup over in Cincinnati for 2026. And both players are coming in with different form lines. These two have actually played the one time before. That was at the US Open in the qualies a couple of years ago, where Ruse got the win. So a lot's happened since then. Eala's become a superstar, and it's going to be really fun to see how they do play in this one, and if Ruse can use that confidence from a couple of years ago. Ruse into the tournament is number 77 in the world, with a 22-win, 18-loss season so far. Her best result was actually making the semi-finals of Bad Homburg just before Wimbledon, eventually losing to Mukova, who ended up winning the tournament and, of course, going on to make the final of Wimbledon. And her best win actually came that week, where she took out Noskova, who was the number 10 in the world. Her worst loss was actually back in February, where she lost in Romania to Masarova, who was 114 in the world at the time. Her form has been great, only winning one match since that, semi-final in Bad Homburg. So she lost first round Wimbledon, and she lost second round in Montreal. So really looking to get a big win under her belt to continue her preparations for the US Open. The other end of the tournament is number 20 in the world, with a 37-win, 19-loss season so far this year. Her best result was winning Washington a couple of weeks ago, beating Pegula in the final. Her best win, though, came on the grass, where she took out Rybakina in Berlin, who was number 2 in the world at the time. Her worst loss is still that loss against Parks at the start of the year, even though she did get a bit of redemption by beating Parks in Canada. So still, though, her worst loss by ranking. Her form has been great, obviously losing to Bencic in the fourth round of Canada and maybe running out of a bit of steam. She looked a little bit tired in that match. So her form, though, still has been amazing since winning that match in Birmingham, or that tournament in Birmingham, and going on to win Washington.
Alex Eala's dream run at the 2026 Mubadala City DC Open is still alive, and now the biggest challenge yet stands in her way. After defeating defending champion Leylah Fernandez in straight sets, the young Filipina sensation has booked her place in the quarterfinals, where she will face former world number 3 Elena Svitolina. This isn't just another match on the schedule. It's a battle between one of the brightest rising stars in women's tennis and one of the most experienced competitors on the WTA Tour. With a place in the semi-finals on the line, fans around the world are preparing for what could become one of the tournament's most exciting matches. Alex Eala continues to prove that her recent success is no accident. Every tournament this season has shown another step forward in her development. Her confidence has grown, her movement has improved, and perhaps most importantly, she now believes she belongs among the world's best players. That belief was on full display against Leylah Fernandez. Despite facing the defending champion and a dangerous opponent known for her fighting spirit, Eala remained composed from the very first point. She attacked whenever opportunities appeared, defended brilliantly under pressure, and played with the maturity of a veteran. Winning that match in straight sets sent a powerful message to the rest of the field. Alex Eala is no longer just a promising young talent. She is becoming a genuine contender capable of defeating top players on the biggest stages. Every victory adds more confidence, and every match gives her valuable experience that could shape the future of her career. Now comes Elena Svitolina, a player with years of experience competing in Grand Slams and major WTA tournaments. Svitolina has built her career on consistency, incredible movement, and mental toughness. She rarely gives away free points and forces opponents to earn every game. Her defensive skills remain among the best in the sport, and when she finds her rhythm, breaking her down becomes extremely difficult. However, this matchup carries an interesting storyline. Earlier this season in Berlin, Alex Eala defeated Svitolina in straight sets. That victory surprised many tennis fans because Svitolina entered the match as the favorite. Eala's fearless shot-making, aggressive returns, and calm decision-making allowed her to control much of the contest. Now Svitolina has an opportunity for revenge, while Eala has the chance to prove that her earlier victory was no fluke. The biggest question entering this quarter-final is whether Eala can repeat that performance. Winning against the same experienced player twice in one season is never easy. Svitolina will arrive with a completely different game plan. She has already experienced Eala's pace and attacking style, meaning she will likely adjust her tactics to make life much more difficult. Expect Svitolina to extend rallies, forcing Eala to hit extra shots and testing her patience. Instead of allowing quick winners, she will try to pull Eala into longer exchanges where experience becomes an advantage. Eala must avoid becoming frustrated if points last longer than usual. Staying patient while remaining aggressive at the right moments will be the key to success. One area where Alex has improved dramatically this year is her serve. Earlier in her career, her serve occasionally became a weakness during pressure moments. This season, however, she has developed much greater confidence. Holding serve consistently allows her to play with freedom during return games. If her first serve percentage remains high against Svitolina, she can immediately put pressure on every service game. Another major weapon is Eala's forehand. When she steps inside the baseline and attacks with confidence, she can dictate rallies against almost anyone. Combined with her improving backhand and excellent court coverage, she has become a far more complete player than many expected at the beginning of the season. Still, Svitolina's greatest strength remains her ability to absorb pace and redirect the ball with precision. She rarely panics under pressure and often waits patiently for opponents to make mistakes. That means Eala cannot simply hit harder on every shot. Smart shot selection will be just as important as power. Mental strength could decide everything. Quarter-final matches often become battles of nerves. The winner moves within one victory of reaching the championship match, while the loser leaves wondering what might have been. Eala has shown incredible composure throughout this tournament, but facing an experienced champion like Svitolina presents a completely different challenge. Fans from the Philippines have been following every point of Alex's remarkable journey. Social media continues to explode after each victory, with thousands celebrating every milestone she achieves. Her success is inspiring young tennis players across the country, proving that Filipino athletes can compete with the very best in the world. Every win creates even more excitement, and every tournament builds her growing legacy. Meanwhile, Svitolina knows exactly what is at stake. She understands that allowing Eala to build confidence early could become dangerous. Expect her to start aggressively, trying to establish control before the young Filipina settles into her rhythm. The opening few games could reveal a great deal about how the match develops. If Alex can survive the early pressure, hold serve confidently, and continue returning aggressively, the momentum could quickly shift in her favor. Her ability to attack second serves may become one of the biggest factors. Against Fernandez, she capitalized on nearly every short ball. She will need the same aggressive mindset against Svitolina. Fitness could also become an important storyline. Long rallies and physical exchanges may favor whichever player manages energy better throughout the match. Alex has looked extremely fit during this tournament, covering the court with impressive speed. Svitolina, however, remains one of the tour's best athletes and has built her reputation through endurance and relentless defense. Tactically, Eala should continue taking the ball early whenever possible. Giving Svitolina extra time allows her to organize her defense. By stepping inside the court and shortening rallies, Eala can prevent Svitolina from finding her preferred rhythm. At the same time, choosing the right moments to attack will be crucial. Forced winners often become unforced errors against players with elite defensive skills. This quarterfinal represents another opportunity for Alex Eala to make history. Reaching the semifinals of a WTA 500 event would mark another major milestone in her already remarkable season. Every victory brings valuable ranking points, greater confidence, and increased recognition around the tennis world. More importantly, it would reinforce the belief that her rise toward the top of women's tennis is only just beginning. For Svitolina, this match is about experience, pride, and proving she can still compete with the sport's fastest rising stars. She will bring determination, tactical intelligence, and the confidence gained from years of competing under pressure. So who has the edge? On paper, experience favors Elena Svitolina. But recent form may belong to Alex Eala. She has already defeated Svitolina once this season and arrives in Washington playing some of the best tennis of her career. If she serves well, remains aggressive, and handles the pressure moments with confidence, another upset is absolutely possible. No matter the result, this promises to be one of the best matches of the tournament. Rising star versus seasoned champion. Youth against experience. Confidence against consistency. Everything tennis fans love is packed into one incredible quarterfinal. Do you think Alex Eala can defeat Elena Svitolina again and reach her first WTA 500 semifinal? Or will Svitolina use her experience to stop the Filipina sensation? Share your prediction in the comments below. If you enjoyed this preview, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest tennis news, match previews, and Alex Eala updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.